Well, kind of got a happy ending on this one. A little bit.
It wasn't. It wasn't a bad end.
Yeah. I'm going to try to not be overly critical on this one. I just do think it's a little bit silly that out of everything that we see in some of these games, the Yellow Devil specifically is what traumatizes the narrator.
Yeah, but I mean, there are weirder things that could freak you out as a kid.
I mean, true, and I will say, I think that the Shadow Devil from X5 is still a creepy thing to look at to this day. Granted, It has better graphics.
It reads less like a supernatural kind of creepy thing and more like a youngster got a bad ROM hack that left lasting psychological trauma, which is still creepypasta worthy.
Yeah, and I still remember the first time when I was a kid, 7, 8, 9, walking around an arcade, and I saw a stage fatality in Mortal Kombat for the first time.
Yeah. That was a shocker for me back in the day, too.
So, yeah.
They put that in video games?
Yeah, it's like, looking at it through that kind of lens, I can kind of understand. We're never really told the age of the protag of the Yellow Devil, but he does mention that the kid who returned the game first kind of went insane. But it's like, yeah, if you're a kid and you see something that traumatizing, then it could make sense through a certain lens.
Other than that, it was really well written. Like, from what I've seen, I think that might have been the best grammatically written one we've had.
I'll agree with that. Especially, we actually read the remake of this one. There was an earlier version that dates back further where it wasn't quite as well written. Either way, it still ended up on the Trollpasta wiki, though, so, a lot of game...
But it could be on the Trollpasta as a troll.
Indeed. Now, a lot of gaming creepypastas ended up there whether or not they were actually good. And that's what happened when the Creepypasta Wiki back in the day just decided that they weren't doing gaming creepypastas anymore because they were so inundated with them, and they just basically did a scorched earth approach to things. You even have some heavy hitter OG creepypastas, gaming or otherwise, that are on there now, like Jeff the Killer, Sonic.exe.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I saw Slenderman there, but it's times change, opinions change, and the whole thing is we're not here to be overly critical because we're not a creepypasta channel. We're just here to reflect back
and with the scary stories.
Yeah, have some fun with some of the spooks of yesteryear. So that's kind of what we're doing here.
Less about the scare, more about the spirit.
Yeah, it's about the passion that you can put into it. I suppose that's the best way to look at it.
Because as critical as we can be about it, they still put something that they cared about out there.
Yeah, and that takes courage. That does take courage.
The only critique I could say is maybe this one was almost tame to a fault. But again, it kind of just struck me as a young kid. And I can understand. So I liked it. I liked that one.
Yeah, I'll agree with it from that angle. I would say at least the reader wasn't as easily shaken as the narrator of Blood Whistle.
Yeah. Yeah.